Hey guys, what's up? I am back with another speed test. So in this video, we will doing the speed test comparison between the Samsung Galaxy A04 versus the Redmi 10C. And the Redmi 10C is powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 680 SoC with a 4GB of RAM, while Samsung A04 is powered by MediaTek Helio P35 SoC with 4GB of RAM. So on the back, we have a dual cameras on both phones. Both phones has a main 50 megapixel main camera on the back. Then we have 2 megapixel depth sensor, so no ultrawide lens. And Redmi 10C also has a fingerprint scanner on the back, which you don't find anywhere on the Samsung A04. So on the bottom, we have headphone jack on the Samsung, which is on the top on the Redmi 10C. Also, we have single speaker on both phones. So let's quickly boot both of these phones up at the same time. So let's see which one is faster when it comes of booting up speed. Samsung is running on Android 12, while Redmi 10C is running on Android 11. We have Samsung One UI 4.1 versus MIUI version 12.5. Yes, Android 11 in 2023. Samsung is still faster when it comes to booting up, be the Redmi 10C by a huge margin. So Redmi, now it is also done as well, so huge difference when it comes to booting up. Now let's talk about the displays between these two devices. So Samsung has 6.5-inch 720p plus PLS LCD display with 60Hz refresh rate, while Redmi 10C has a 6.5-inch 720p plus IPS LCD display, again with 60Hz refresh rate. So no difference, I would say, in the display. And both phones also has a water drop notch on the top, and the bottom chin, I feel it is smaller on the Redmi 10C. So everything's closed up in the background, no app is running in the background. So phone dialer, that one faster on the Samsung. Settings, and that one faster on the Redmi 10C. Again, when you go to the display, both phones has a 60Hz refresh rate. So now check out some more apps. Now let's start off with the Amazon shopping. And that one, it is faster on the Redmi 10C, but very small difference. And scrolling feels pretty smooth on both phones. So now let's open this, and that one faster on the Redmi 10C. So now check out some games applications. So this way we should see a more difference between the Helio P35 versus the Snapdragon 680. Let's see Candy Crush Saga. That is very similar on both phones, very surprising result. Now let's open Instagram. Similar performance. Snapchat, faster on the Samsung. Spotify, and that one faster on the Redmi. So this time Redmi is faster. So now let's see Subway Surfer. So this time Redmi 10C is showing its performance, but half a second difference between these two devices. So now let's open this big game, which is called as PUBG Mobile. Again, we have Qualcomm Snapdragon 680 on the Redmi 10C with 4GB of RAM, while Samsung has a Helio P35 SoC with 4GB of RAM as well. I don't know why Redmi is performed really slow, but Samsung is faster. So now let's opening up the Twitter, and that one faster on the Samsung. So last one, launching the cameras on both phones, default camera application. So let's see which one is faster. So Samsung is faster as compared to the Redmi 10A. Yes, I am saying wrong, and this is the Redmi 10A. not the Redmi 10C. So I am really sorry about that. So now let's look up front facing camera. Front facing camera, it is better on the A04. Now let's see internet browsing speed. So I am using the for Samsung internet browser on the A04 versus a Chrome on the Redmi 10A. That one, it is little faster on the Redmi 10A. Scrolling feels really smooth on both phones, but little hiccups on both phones. So now check our RAM management. So both phones has 4 GB of RAM. So phone dialer still there. Settings, that is still there. Amazon shopping, refresh on the Redmi but not on the Samsung. Let's see Candy Crush Saga. So refresh again on the Redmi. Instagram, seems like refresh. Snapchat, refresh. Spotify, refresh. Subway Surfer, that is refresh on both phones. So let's see PUBG Mobile. So refresh again on the Redmi, while Samsung is perform really good in the RAM management but not the best. So refresh on the Redmi 10A, I think. And last, we're back to the internet browser, that is refresh on the Redmi 10A. So guys, what I have to say regarding the apps opening speed, as you can see that, and the Samsung A04 is perform faster than the Redmi 10A in system-based application as well as in games. In games, we have 2 or 3 second difference between these two devices. So in terms of the RAM device in that area, Samsung is perform much better in the RAM management as compared to the Redmi 10A. We have a lot of refresh on the Redmi 10A, and also Redmi 10A has a fingerprint scanner on the back. So both phones has a 5000 mAh battery size. We have 15 watt fast charging on the Samsung, while Redmi had a 10 watt normal charging. So also we have micro USB on the bottom on the Redmi versus a USB type C on the Samsung. So thank you so much for watching this speed test. If you like this video, so leave your thoughts in the comment section below and subscribe to my channel for daily tech videos like this, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.